Yeko yoreakio no resi areakio to koreakia sono kaya de areakio no kokorikia sukono kiarakia tekia. Yoko resi anaiki orakonekia to kohayantikinia. Suai kiarekio so to a enia se orea tekia no kokorekia se mono no enenia. When I went to get ready for this transmission, I put on the shirt and I knew straight away, because it says pink goes good with green, that it was about the heart and the high heart chakra. And the other thing that stood out to me was when I was putting in the earrings, is that even though I'm not looking at it, I have to be looking in the mirror into my own eyes to make the connection. So this is about relationship, possibly twin flame, depending on if you go through down that rabbit hole, if you resonate with that. Everything outer is internal, everything internal is outer. So it depends on where you are on your path, how you resonate with that as well. Also significant is rose quartz. Like, I feel like I could bath in rose quartz at the moment. So there's possibly an outer, definitely an inner alchemy happening. So what do we need to know now? Beautiful creator, the guides, the angels, beings of unconditional love who aid us. Selenite. Align your life, what is not aligned or needs to change. So that's fragmented self, that's doing parts work, that's doing shamanic work, drawing back your parts, and sisterhood of the rose. Something about black moon, Lilith, something about a dark moon, and there might be a dark moon at the moment in your astrology. Call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. So this is the priesthood of the rose. The card says the sisterhood of the rose, but I heard the priesthood of the rose. Whatever you've been a part of in this life and others, it's time to cut cords. Trusting that whatever has been done has been done, and that anything that you're supposed to be involved with you will continue to be, but in a healthy way. If you cut cords, only love can remain, because only love is true. I was going to say Ramon. Only Ramon is true. That's pretty specific. Let me know if that's for you. But the main message is to allow this unfurling, to remember that you're being cracked open. It's happening for you and not to you. Really difficult. I've been struggling with that myself. And that this is the transformation. This is the high priestess. This is the... I was going to say the empress, but not the empress. This is the goddess. This is deep, deep healing. Deep healing. You should know by now that masculine, feminine, it doesn't matter what body you're in. It is done with purpose, they said. And trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? maybe you make a call. This is the first time I've had music with words in the background to one that I'm going to be speaking on. And this is a sped up version as well. So fast-paced movement now after quite a bit of stagnation. And this card is the Engracia. Your guidance is divinely guided. Nia woria na kioro ko woria kiano koria woria ni kioro ko kiana. They're making me put the Engracia card over the black moon. Delve deeply, my loves, for you are aligning with a greater diversity of purpose than you have previously known. There are thunderous outcomes on the horizon if you do not tread carefully and heed your soul's path. Having given little consideration to the steps in which you might take to bring yourselves closer to the future you envisage, will get you nowhere and very slowly. Take time to ground yourself. And answer the call of your soul. These dreams, these wishes were guided and planted long ago. These seeds were planted long ago by previous incarnations, yours and others. Your mirror is extracting devices as in thought programs, beliefs on how a path must be taken. Who is triggering you? Don't dim to fit in. Who is triggering you, and don't dim to fit in? Council of Light. All the times that we have guided you on your path and you have met with destruction and you have met with heartache and pain, these devices, that these occurrences unplugged from you were creating distortion in your field. We understand your pain, for many of us have incarnated many times, recorded or not. And we know what it is to be bound and to be unbound. You are like Jesus in so many ways, and yet you fold and unfold yourself and remain inexplicably closed. There is help required to free you from your sensibilities and your idea of self. Many of you are already undergoing inexplicable changes which seem counterintuitive and counterproductive, but you all know that you must trust yourself. To remain bound to the past and to remain bound to the spirit of what was. I'm seeing the Christmas of spirit past. Is highly intoxicating and creates a distorted image of self, which does not align with your higher purpose, which is awakening. Propel yourself forward. Something about this card. This is Soul Family, call on your tribe, you don't have to do it alone, but it's inverted. So I'm just asking for clarity. Taka. Yeah. I've been processing a lot of grief. Oh my God. Before I started this reading, when I got out the two cards, the heart and the higher heart, I split the deck, and I didn't mean to, and it split at this same card, full spectrum. Nia woria kia sono aria ko oria kia rekia no korea na ikia to koreana. Yeah, to open your unique gifts. I will not go quietly. I will not accept your rules. Communication and co-creation. New blueprints are being activated. What? Okay. I've just been rereading an old fiction series called The Ancient Future by Tracy Harding. I read it as a part of my initial awakening, and rereading it from the other perspective, knowing what a chakra was, that sort of thing has really kind of blown my mind a second time. And the reason I'm saying this is because this card is called Our Ancient Future. And that would make the mermaid in the center there, the goddess. I'm hearing triple goddess. In the books, she was the goddess of love and war. And I personally have trouble, not rectifying, but reconciling those two concepts. But as a Heyoka, I know that things need to be pulled apart to be left open, to be vulnerable, for this Kundalini to rise, for you to get those crystal keys from your Akash for liberation. Go down the rabbit hole. The rabbit hole. Bunny. We've got reclaim your energy. And we've got Manifestia. The Manifestia card has got passion flowers on it. And it just reminded me of, I journaled about a meditation I did where I called the elementals into balance. The water of emotion to nourish the stability and growth, instability of earth. So the stabilized mind or air can fan the fire of ambition, which joins with water and emotion to create steam or passion, which is the 8th Hermetic principle of care. As a part of the balance cycle, fire can cleanse and move us forward so long as it's done from a place of balance and stability. The 5th element of love is always to be the hub of that cycle. So what have I got to say about that, Spirit? Of the balancing of the fire of the passions. The bottom of the deck is Turkey Tail and Block. And I'm recording this at New Year's Eve, so there's a possibility that you've been indulging a lot. And that might be creating a block, or it might be putting weight, pressure behind a block in order for it to blow up. Could be either. What do we got? We got Wrinkled Peach Mushroom, unique. So pretty. just make me so happy. They're so cute. I love our fungal friends. Yeah, and then we've got shiitake with nourish and king oyster with substance. Is what you're consuming on all levels. Media, conversation, food, something about pest spray. Don't use that stuff. Poison's bad. You can't make this up. Okay. You got community. The violet coral community. Behind that is scarlet elf cap and healing. And there's lots of elves around with Christmas just having passed. And then on the other pile, we've got a parrot wax cap with isolation. And you might be missing special people in your life as well. Community and isolation. Don't let a special someone keep you isolated from your community. That is not a healthy relationship. That's codependency. Yes, the Joker is being revealed. Octopus stinkhorn. Little stinker. Lion's mane. Calm. It's a bit like a waterfall, isn't it? Maybe you're consuming lion's mane. Your unique abilities are derived from ancient practices. And the King's Landing card's still on the top of the deck from the previous readings. Secret gnomes. Up with the elf cap there. So yeah, when I was looking at the elf cap, I was also thinking that there might be fae beings, energies, entities as a part of your community, not necessarily, and blue angels, not necessarily embodied in the people around you, though they definitely influence the people around you, especially if people are getting intoxicated and merry. There'd be anywhere there's a bit of chaos, right? Depending on the type of creature, of being, but they're all part of our family. Castle of Crows. Ancient memories are accompanied by deja vu. The crows signal your blessings loud and true. Into the shamanic lands and trust the journey. Mother of Tears. Mother of Tears and Star Mother. Are you an incarnated Star Mother? Especially from Mintaka, because the Mintaka card's here. Don't give yourself away. No amount of placating or playing up for somebody's needs will heal them, and nor will it keep you safe. I feel like you would know exactly who they're talking about. I also feel like you need some signs of, just to be clear. So we've got the sign, the sign. So boots themselves could be a sign, like maybe this person, or maybe this person is a painter. They paint on their hands, or I'm seeing like industrial glue. These boots were made for walking, and just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Boots is Arcturus, isn't it? They could be born on the 6th or have a life path 6. But there's also this leashed greyhound here. They've got you on a leash. What are they holding over you? You or they might be a chameleon. Hypersensitive people tend to blend in well with their surroundings to try and decompress situations. But it looks like it's going to blow up because the Phoenix is inverted. This is suppressing a transformation. Are you suppressing a transformation for somebody? Or do you feel like someone's trying to suppress your... There's Leo. There might be a Leo. Canis Major, there's the dog again. So we've got 6, King, 6, 9, 10 and Ace. The Big Dipper, Ursa Major. The Bear, that could be Polaris, also a Taurus. Pisces, 10, or an Aries. Andromeda, all tied up. All tied up. Hydra, make the links. Draco, Norma, Cassiopeia, Lyra, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Dolphins, Dolphinius, Orion, Indus, Corona Borealis, Pegasus, and Polaris. So that's what I was saying. You might be a Polaris starseed, in which case you are a North Star. You are someone who is supposed to have a life that other people envy in some way or another, so that they have the opportunity to say, okay, well, I'm jealous of that. How do I get that for myself? Not from that person. I'm not taking it away from that person. How do I get a version of that for myself? Because if you're being triggered, if you're jealous, it's because it's for you, but not theirs. You have to get it for yourself. Where have you been called to journey to? What lights you up? Play. And it's inverted, so you're not playing. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Why so serious? Trust the niggle. You're a warrior woman. We have an inner warrior woman. Let's call you Xena. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Tune into the portal of your heart, and there you will find the priestess. And then the great gathering will begin. And that book that I was talking about the ancient future, the great gathering was at the final fight. Let's heard Hebrides. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. And that's mentioning soul tribe again. Call for your soul tribe. Okay. But don't let your morale, your morals, or your low morale cage you. Don't let your scruples get in the way. Don't let your idea of what's right and wrong get in the way of working with the soul tribe that you call in. Learn to navigate distinctly. What does that mean? Well of memories. Well of memories and Kundalini energy there. Yeah, Kundalini energy is no joke. Creating the dragon. Letting that serpent get its wings. We have got to get it together now. Look, I'm going to own up to it. Dear God, there are some people in my past I don't want to work with. And I probably will have to. Forgiveness. Any final words? It's the final countdown. I'm hearing warmth up the jam. Warmth it up. Don't be so serious. Final words for our angels. Whoa, okay. Archangel Raphael. You are blessed to attract this angel card, for Archangel Raphael brings health, healing, and abundance. He will help you to develop your intuition and inner vision. Call on him if you need help in these areas now. This is what the reading was talking about. He also protects travelers during journeys, so this is a fortunate card if you're about to travel. If you're about to travel internally to find that priestess, to get that kundalini all the way through to get the wings on your serpent, to turn into the dragon. The kings are on the march. The masculines, the inner masculines are on the march. A lot of movement energy. Raphael works on the green ray of healing and balance, so vitalize yourself surrounded by a clear green light and invoke his guidance. I'm happy, healthy, and abundant. I am happy, healthy, and abundant. Pink goes good with green. Okay, that's it. That's all, that's all. There ain't no more.